Where are you really when you're defusing a bomb in Rainbow Six Siege X? It might feel like just another tactical map, but behind the gameplay is a surprisingly deep connection to the real world. These maps aren't just creative backdrops, they're inspired by actual places, military traditions, and geopolitical hotspots around the globe. Let's begin where it all started, Hereford Base. This map is a tribute to the UK's legendary Special Air Service, the SAS. Tucked away in the misty countryside of England, the real-life Hereford Base is the nerve center of Britain's most elite counter-terror unit. And the game captures that atmosphere perfectly. The utilitarian buildings, the modest barracks, even the cloudy weather, it all feels grounded in something authentic. When you play Hereford, you're stepping into a virtual mirror of one of the most respected military compounds in the world. Now let's head to the United States, where things get even more interesting. Take the Oregon map. An isolated training facility with rural buildings, a large basement, and an eerie, almost survivalist vibe. Fans have long believed this map was inspired by real American militia compounds. One theory points to the Mount Carmel Center in Texas, the site of the infamous 1993 Waco siege. Ubisoft has never officially confirmed this, but the resemblance is hard to ignore. Whether intentional or not, the Oregon map feels distinctly American, echoing the isolation and paranoia of domestic conflict zones. Then we fly to Russia, where the elegant chaos of Kiev Dostoevsky unfolds. This snowy map throws players into a luxurious Moscow cafe decked out with chandeliers and gold accents, but beneath the surface, it's a war zone. The inspiration here is clearly Eastern Europe, old world architecture, Soviet-era austerity, and the cold intensity of a winter standoff. It's not just a location, it's a mood. And it works because it taps into real historical tension without needing to be dramatic about it. Germany brings us Clubhouse, an underground biker bar and tactical stronghold. But it's not just a map, it's a reflection of gritty subcultures, neon lighting, and abandoned industrial zones that you can find across rural Europe. Meanwhile, Canal in Hamburg captures the heavy-duty port city aesthetic. Bridges, shipping containers, and water locks, all very much drawn from actual German maritime engineering. Spain offers us coastline, based on the party island of Ibiza. You've got beach clubs, rooftop bars, and stylish modern interiors, but there's a tactical twist. It's a perfect mix of lifestyle and conflict, a theme Rainbow Six plays with often. The idea is simple, real locations, but reimagined as elite training scenarios. And that's the key word, training. Because according to in-game lore, these aren't all actual combat sites. They're part of simulated missions used by the Rainbow program to prepare its operators. These maps are built to resemble real places around the world, places you might realistically encounter in global counterterrorism work. But you're not fighting real wars. You're simulating them. It's what separates Siege X from other shooters. You're not dropped into fantasy worlds or dystopian wastelands. Instead, you're immersed in plausible environments, from a Brazilian favela to a Japanese skyscraper to a Middle Eastern fortress. The game builds tension through familiarity, by showing you something that looks just a little too real. Even the newest maps in Rainbow Six Siege X follow this formula. We've seen maps inspired by North African compounds, Scandinavian industrial plants, and even luxury yachts that echo real maritime security zones. And the detail matters. Whether it's the way concrete reflects light in a German basement, or how wind rattles the metal shutters of a Spanish villa, the team behind Siege X clearly does its homework. They're not just designing arenas, they're researching cultures, climates, and conflict zones to give every room, hallway, and breach point a sense of authenticity. You might never have thought about it during a heated match, but all of this realism is by design. It's meant to raise the stakes not through gore or shock, but through immersion. Because when a map feels like it could exist, every decision feels like it matters more. So the next time you rappel through a window or reinforce a wall, take a second to look around. You might just realize you're playing in a place that was inspired by the real world, by the architecture of conflict and the landscapes of global security. In Siege X, you're not escaping reality. You're training for it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more and let us know in the comments what to cover next.